Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Forex Market Update. Okay, it is the 3rd of April, and yesterday in the room, I was saying that the market came down close to our support areas, and what happened? The market the area of support or the previous support was 111.75. The market came down to 111.82 and bounced. I was waiting for a setup around that area, but what happened was that the market didn't really hit my price objective, and the market went ahead of us. I would have gotten the direction right, but the price didn't really come down to where I thought it would have. So we didn't participate in that bounce so far. We Today, what happened? We closed out that 200 pip that trade from 114, and that resulted in a 200 pip profit or so for our members, and depending on where you got in, some people got in around 114. Some people got in actually a bit earlier, but um, at least you would have gotten 160 pips out of that move, plus the 20 pips that we got earlier in the week. That's about 180 to 200 pips, 220 pips, depending on where you got in the market. Okay, so that the last couple of weeks have been fairly good for us, especially with the the euro versus the US dollar. And as you can see, some of our members are coming in. As you can see, we're not trading the markets every single day. What we do is look for opportunities to profit from the markets, look for high quality setups, and then when a setup is triggered, that's when you will get the trade alert. So we're not trading every single day. Because our membership base, a lot of you guys are working, have stuff to do, and it's just not necessary. Why is it necessary to sit in front of the screen and trade every single day? We monitor the markets every day for opportunities, but this method does not necessarily trade every day. Okay, so what to expect from the euro? What I want to see is for this bounce to continue in the euro. We need to close above this 112.50 to 112.60 region. If we do close above 112.60, 112.65, then that could signify a shift in momentum in the market. And what we could see is the market gain further. And well, especially on the 15-minute chart. The daily chart, the market is still negative. Is still in a slight downtrend. But what's happening with the markets here is that the price action is very choppy, and for position traders, it's not really the best market. But for folks who trade the 15-minute chart and the 4-hour chart, we're getting some very good swings in the market at this point in time, which will continue to allow us just to rack up the pips, keep putting pips in our account, and that's the whole point of the program. If if we do close above 112.60, we could test the 113 to 113.50 region, and if we do get a big enough rally, we could hit the trend line. Let's see if the market can rally up to the 113.50 region and test this trend line. So we will definitely be looking out for that. Looking across the other currency pairs, we see that Australian dollar fairly flat today. Well, it's up today, but the price action still remains fairly flat, running between 70 cents and 71.50. I mean, if you look at this pattern, the market is just not really doing a lot. It's not really doing much at all. Looking at the British pound, the British pound was positive today, and it cleared resistance. We had a resistance area around the 131.40 region, and the market cleared that. So that's fairly positive for the British pound. and we could see a pullback in here, but the bias is definitely to the upside in the pound. And what we could be seeing, which may give clues to where the dollar may break out, is a head and shoulders pattern. You draw this the head. This is what we call a reverse head and shoulders pattern, and the market can break the neckline and move to the upside. That's what could be happening in the market. Or the market could just break down if the dollar really starts to gain ground. But just bear that in mind for the future. Taking a look at the Canadian dollar was pretty much unchanged today. And a lot of folks say that the Canadian dollar is hard to trade. And from my experience, I find that signals in the Canadian dollar aren't the most reliable. So if you are getting chopped up by the Canadian dollar, that happens. I believe the best place to trade the Canadian dollar is probably on the higher time frames, like a daily chart. Yes, we will take signals in the Canadian dollar when I have a pretty strong signal and when it's correlating with the US dollar index, but the Canadian dollar sometimes has a mind of its own, and just bear that in mind for your future trading. Okay, so as usual, what we will do is give you our trade alerts, and as the market gives us the opportunities, I will be sending them out to you. As usual, if you have any questions with regards to your membership, you can send us an email. Just reply to the email address that you get the alerts from, or you can send an email to info@smartinvestorcentral.com, and we will definitely tend to what issue you are having, because it's my hope that you guys are profitable with the markets, and I have designed this program to be the easiest program for you to make money in the markets. All you have to do is take the alerts and use proper risk management. The risk management essentially is do not risk more than 2% on your account per trade. Now we will be launching a higher a program to earn even higher gains. It involves taking on a little more risk, but the upside potential could be very good, and you will get an announcement with regards to that in the near future. So just keep an eye out for that. It won't be an additional charge. It will be included in your membership. I'm always looking for ways to cater to the members, because we have folks in here who are fairly conservative, and we have folks that want to be a bit more aggressive with the trading. So I have come up with a program that I believe will fit the more aggressive traders pretty good, and that what that will allow you to do is take a small account and trade it more aggressively for more profits. Because with this program, if you follow this program, you should be recouping your monthly membership. Okay, thank you very much for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day.